Are you stuck and struggling with a problem, a challenge right now? Well, if you accept that every problem has one or more solutions, then thinking differently can help you to create the ideal solution. Let's discuss a way of doing this. Hi, I'm Mike Lally of KnowYourMind.com. In the previous part, I mentioned the benefits of thinking in opposites. Here's another way of using this concept when contemplating creative ways of dealing with problems. Newton's third law of motion states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So you are well versed in accepting that there is always an opposite to whatever you're thinking, feeling or doing. Given that life is full of opposites, then all of your ideas, concepts, beliefs, strategies, emotions, behavior and so on must have an opposite position. And it's habit that tends to prevent us from thinking differently about a challenging situation. I tend to suggest that you have many faces, but so do your problems. Anything without an opposite can be regarded as completely meaningless. The ability to observe opposites and think in opposites marks a person down as being different, imaginative and creative. And generally these attributes lead to solutions to success. It comes down to being accomplished at interacting with your environment by being creative with aspects of your behavior, your skills, your beliefs and your decision making. By thinking, feeling and behaving in opposites, you will begin to see far more possibilities and force your brain out of its comfort zone. You just need to be open-minded. Seeing things differently means looking at something backwards, forwards, inside out and upside down if necessary. So here's a method you can begin to use and develop further if you wish. Take a look. State your problem in reverse by changing a positive statement into a negative statement and a negative statement into a positive statement. This may sound odd, but you will be amazed at the number of ideas you can quickly assemble. Try to define what something is not. Figure out what somebody else in a similar situation is not doing. Can the dimension of the problem be altered? Are you ignoring it? Does it require the energy you are devoting to it? Can it be reframed? Can it be joined by something else and made into something quite different? What would somebody you admire do about this? What could you do that nobody would think of doing? After each result, conduct a post-mortem to learn from your efforts. Who knows what you may learn if you stay positive? If something turns out in an unsatisfactory way, make sure you consider the positive aspects of the situation. Can something good come from what has happened? Is it really all doom and gloom? What can you learn and put into place next time? By getting into the habit of reversing how you think and deal with a problem, you will be able to connect, create, invent and apply new and different alternatives to the way you deal with problems. Surprise yourself. You might begin to create solutions that fit perfectly next time and the following times. That completes this part. Thanks for watching. Go to KnowYourMind.com and let me know where I can send you something I believe will be of benefit to you, of advantage to you. Remember, you have many faces, many skills, many talents and some wonderful attributes. Why not put them to use? So until we chat again, take care. Cheerio for now.